Peter Charles here of Hooked Fly Fly Fishing, and today we're tying another Atlantic salmon fly. It's called the Green Widow by Marc Madore of New Brunswick. And it's a very simple tie. I think it will work quite well for a number of different species. I think in a small size it might do quite well as a wet fly for trout. So let's get going and look at the materials and get tying. My hook is a size 2 in a salmon single. My thread is the usual Vivas black. My tag is Uni French in a small oval silver. The body is Uni Mylar gold silver size 10, and I'm going to be using the silver side. The wing is black squirrel, and we're using green hackle for the collar. Okay, let's get started. Wind your thread back to the hook point. We'll tie in our tag. Thread out of the way. Now to tie in our mylar. Now we're going to use a bit of thread here to fill up this space as much as we can, because we've got that bump there which will show up if we don't make an effort to at least fill some of the space up with thread. This is where I'm using an 8-knot thread. It's better off using, say, a 6 or maybe even a 3. I mean, you could keep a spool of 3-knot thread right beside you just for doing this. And it'll be faster and you'll get more of a fill. But we'll make do with what we have. I like to put a lot of pressure on the mylar when I wind and have it bite into the thread, and my thread wraps are not that even, and there's a reason for that. It creates these spectral highlights by having the mylar dented by the thread underneath, and I think it actually improves the fish catching of the fly when you have these highlights and sparkling as on a sunny day, where you get that you can see the spectral highlights right there in the image. So now we tie on a wing, and I've stacked it. And the wing goes back to the end of the hook. You don't want too heavy a wing here. One of the reasons why you don't tie too heavy a wing is that you are going to be wrapping your hackle over the wing as you wind the hackle along. It's not like a conventional tie where the wing goes on last. So now for our green hackle. Try and get this to fold back if it will. Anything you can do to get it to sweep back works. Fold your quill back, wrap it, and break it off. Okay, now for some head cement. In this case, UV glue. Okay, there's our green widow. The wing is, you can see, is low set, and that's a result of, having that straight mylar body. There's no hump there to cause the wing to kick up, which is, for my estimation, not a bad thing. And you've got that hackle swept back. Now, that in this particular fly, the head could have been a little smaller and a little neater, but it'll still catch fish the way it is. So I think this is a rather attractive pattern. It's simple. You can knock them together rather quickly. And also, I think it's a type of pattern that lends itself to a few color variations as well. Especially if you're a steelheader, you might want to put chartreuse, fluorescent chartreuse instead of green. Things of that nature. Anyway, so give this fly a try. I think it'll be quite a nice little fish catcher. And as I say, in a smaller size, it might be good for trout. So give it a try. Cheers.